My brothers and sisters, today we must speak about a silent poison. It is a cancer that is eating away at the very fabric of our societies. Many of us feel its effects, but we may not recognize the source of our pain. We see families struggling. We see communities breaking down. We see nations drowning in debt. We wonder why there is so much stress, so much anxiety, and so much hardship in the world. The problem has a name. The problem is interest. It is known in Arabic as riba. This is the core issue that creates so much suffering for millions across the globe. It is a system designed to benefit a few at the expense of the many. We live in a world that has normalized this practice. It is presented as a necessary part of modern finance. You want to buy a house? You want to start a business? You want to buy a car? We are told this is the only way to achieve our dreams. But this is a grand deception, a trap that promises freedom but delivers modern-day slavery. Let us look at a simple, common example. A young couple wants to buy a home. They dream of a safe place to raise their children, a place to build a life together. They go to a bank. The bank offers them a loan to buy the house. This seems like a great help, but attached to this loan is interest. For the next 20 years, 30 years, even 40 years, this couple will be making payments. They are not just paying back what they borrowed, they are paying back much, much more. A house can cost double or triple over the decades. This is the beginning of a long and difficult journey. The couple is now bound to the bank, their lives structured around the monthly payment. They must work long and hard hours, sacrificing other important things. The joy of owning a home is quickly replaced by the burden of debt. They are not truly owners. The bank owns them for the duration of the loan. Every month, income goes not toward their family's future, but toward enriching the lender. A system that slowly siphons away wealth and peace of mind. This commitment of 20 or 30 years is a form of servitude. It limits freedom. They cannot easily change jobs, pursue education, or care for family. Their choices become narrow. The pressure harms health, relationships, and happiness. The dream becomes a prison, with interest as its bars. Think about what is truly being paid. It is not just money, it is time, it is energy, it is life itself. Now, let us consider the effects of this financial pressure inside the home. When a family is burdened by heavy interest-based debt, both parents are often forced to work full-time. They leave early, come back late, completely exhausted. Who is raising the children? Who is instilling values in them? The child receives less care, less attention, less guidance. Despite best intentions, parents are too tired. The family bond, the foundation of society, begins to weaken. Constant exhaustion and financial stress create a toxic home. Parents have little patience. Small disagreements escalate into big fights. The love and affection erode under worry and fatigue. Some drift apart, others, sadly, divorce. The children are the primary victims, growing up tense and insecure. This painful cycle harms a whole generation. Long hours to service debts bring other problems. When people are tired, stressed, and unappreciated, they become vulnerable. Spending most waking hours with others, a weak marital bond tempts the heart. Illicit affairs and betrayals can shatter families. The pain spreads like a virus. Friends, extended family, entire communities bear wounds and mistrust. We see the symptoms: divorce, troubled children, community strife, but we fail to diagnose the disease. An economic system built on the injustice of interest. We must, confront this truth. The destructive effects of interest extend beyond the family and poison the entire society. The system is inherently designed to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. How does this happen? A wealthy person deposits money and earns interest. The bank lends that money at higher rates to those with less. The borrower labors to repay principal plus interest. The bank profits from the difference, and a portion returns to the wealthy. A vicious cycle. The wealthy gain more by simply having money. The poor and middle class who work and produce see their labor enrich the lenders. Over time, wealth transfers from the many to the few. Families lose what they built. Debt becomes inescapable. Modern banks create money through fractional reserves, lending far beyond deposits. New money with interest floods the economy, devalues currency, and erodes savings, a hidden tax on ordinary people. Those who receive new money first benefit before prices rise, widening the gap. Governments borrow massively, granting lenders leverage over nations. A society built on this is unstable. A house on sand. The damage is not contained within borders. It has devastating global consequences. Wealthier nations and powerful institutions lend to poorer countries, presented as aid, but with high interest and strict conditions. Struggling nations are trapped in debt, diverting income from schools and hospitals to interest payments, a form of neo-colonialism through economic chains. Unable to repay, countries sell resources, privatize essentials, and cut vital programs, fueling poverty, instability, and loss of sovereignty. Competition for resources and dominance contributes to wars. Ordinary people pay the price: violence, displacement, and collapse. Mass migration follows. Migrants face exploitation and hate. Host societies face tension. Pressure to compete and consume feeds anxiety, addiction, and spiritual decay. For those who follow the path of Islam, the prohibition of interest is not a minor detail. It is a central pillar of economic justice. The Quran is unequivocally clear. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah Almighty declares war on those who deal in riba. O you who have believed, give up what remains of interest. And if you do not, then be informed of a war from Allah and His Messenger. Quran 2:278-279. This is the strongest warning. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, cursed the one who consumes it, pays it, writes it, and witnesses it. They are all alike in sin. Interest generates gain without work or risk, taken from the borrower's labor, exploitation, not trade. The solution requires courage. Avoid taking or giving interest. Seek and build ethical alternatives. Profit and loss sharing, mudaraba, musharaka, where financiers share risks and rewards, encouraging real productivity. Plan to avoid debt. Live within means. Save. Form interest-free cooperatives. Support just laws and community banks. When we remove this cancer, families strengthen, nations find dignity, and true peace returns. Let us have faith. Let us boycott interest.